Welcome to AEW Full Gear. How did you like the show?
I liked it. It's obviously a couple weeks old now, so if we just want to hit some main points, let's talk about it. The big news, of course, Samoa Joe ended up with the AEW World Championship. And I think that was somewhat of a surprise. I wouldn't say a shock, but it was a surprise. I didn't think Hangman was just going to lose that title as quickly. Now, he had it for a little bit, but I thought he'd have it for longer. And I thought Joe wouldn't be the one to take him. I just thought that they got a good run out of Joe before, but okay, he's getting older. But no, we're back to Samoa Joe, and I don't have a problem with it. I like Samoa Joe. I liked that Hook ended up helping him. And Samoa Joe as your world champion, you can't go wrong with that. And Swerve Strickland back at the end. And I believe Swerve might have been the one who took it off Samoa Joe in the first place. So it is interesting to see how that all came about.
Yeah, I didn't expect Samoa Joe to win that title either. I'm not mad at it. I was just very surprised. I really enjoyed the rest of the show. That night, I watched it live, and I watched just up to that main event. And while there was a lot of matches on the show, I thought it flowed well. And I like how they're continuing the tailgate brawl going into the main show. It kind of hooks you.
Right. But Mark Briscoe winning was great. FTR winning wasn't really a surprise to me, but that was exciting. I was happy to see them win. Just overall, a fun, good show, good matches, and thought, sometimes AEW, I thought in the past it's been a little predictable, whereas this time I felt like there was a few things I weren't expecting, and I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I like that Statlander got the win. That was one thing I was worried about, that Mercedes would beat her, but they gave Statlander the win. While we're talking about it too, Blood and Guts happened, since we've last talked to everybody, and I really enjoyed the ladies' Blood and Guts. Like, the men's match was good, but to see the first ladies' Blood and Guts and have it deliver, I loved it. I liked Hobbs and Hangman on that show too. I wasn't sure how that was going to feel given it was between the two Blood and Guts matches, but they delivered. Overall, it was a great show. I love that AEW is back in a place where, they're putting out better product, like the Continental Classic is starting now, and I've got high hopes for that going forward. I love a good tournament.
Kyle O'Reilly was put over strong in that Blood and Guts, and has been put over strong recently by Jon Moxley, getting Mox to tap out. So I enjoyed that aspect too, because Kyle O'Reilly, I think, is someone who's underappreciated, underrated. So good to see. Even though I know they did an injury angle with him recently, but nonetheless, I was happy to see that get put over strong. So this tournament, funny you mentioned the Continental Classic. I'm looking forward to. I've watched the first few matches on Dynamite. I haven't seen the Collision taping yet. I'm going to watch that today. But the Dynamite kind of classic matches were great so far. But I was listening to Meltzer talk, and it was interesting. One of the things about this tournament that I didn't necessarily care for, I know about this, is so if you win the Continental Championship. However, the international title that is also in this with Okada is not on the line. So Okada could still be the national champion. I just thought, man, I hope we don't do that, because we really don't need any more titles.
Speaking of more titles, how do you like Ricochet winning that national championship?
That was another one that was a surprise to me. That was the one I was trying to remember. I said, there's something else. I wasn't shocked, but a little bit surprised. It's okay. I don't hate it, because Ricochet's a talented wrestler. He's someone else you could do something with. But I don't know. It didn't reach out and grab me. I would have preferred to see a Bobby Lashley or Shelton win it, or even somebody like, I don't think he was in it, but like a Kyle O'Reilly or somebody like that. I guess Ricochet's good. He just wasn't the guy I had in mind.
Yeah, I was surprised by it, but I kind of want to see how it is going forward, because they're talking, like, especially if you have another championship, how are you going to make it distinctive? How are you going to make it worth